Hi guys, so today I actually wanted to share my experience with my first DeliverThat order. Originally, I wanted to go ahead and record for you guys and show the whole process, but I was just so nervous and I don't really make YouTube videos like that. So I wanted to go ahead and experience it first and then come back to you guys and tell you what I thought about it. If you guys don't know about DeliverThat, it is actually a catering gig. Kind of sort of like Uber Eats and Grubhub, where you go ahead and pick up the food, but since it is a catering, it's in larger quantities. So I actually heard about it from another YouTuber and I signed up. And when you first sign up, you will have to have bags, and if you don't have bags, you can pay for them, which I did. I didn't have these big bags, which I know that Grubhub and Uber and all those, they send you free bags, but since it is catering, you will need bigger bags. I also do have IKEA bags, which came in handy. I didn't want to use it, but they had like 7 or 8 2-liter sodas, so I knew that if I used these, they were gonna break. Look how thin these are. They're not, that wasn't gonna work. So I showed up 5 minutes prior. I know they say to show up like 10-15 minutes prior, but I was in the area and I actually had to run to Walmart. I ran to Walmart because I didn't have a polo. I originally had a black shirt on. I was like, oh, I'll get away with it since I have black Nikes on. It would have been fine. I have khakis on just to look presentable. They recommend it, you know, have your hair up, which my hair looks a little crazy right now, and just look nice and tidy. I didn't have my earrings on. I took them off. And yeah, so when I arrived, you know, I told them, hey, I have a catering for so-and-so. They pulled it up. Although the order was already done, since it is catering, that's another good thing about it. It's not like Uber, none of that you have to sit there and wait for them to have the order ready, which is sometimes frustrating because, you know, they have a whole bunch of orders in front of yours. So the order was ready. They had, I think it was a fairly, you know, small catering. It was, I seen the total, it was $221, so I was happy about that when I first accepted it, because you can't see it until you accept it. And it was like 4 bins of food, a thing of salad. They gave me a bag full of the cups and the utensils and all that stuff, and then the sodas. So I used my bags and I was out of there within 10 minutes. Everything was already prepped for me. And when you leave, you make sure that whoever handed it to you, they sign off on your phone. You have to get their signature, and then you go ahead and proceed. I ended up having to bring it a couple times over, which I was happy about because it was on the highway and I'm familiar with this area, so I already knew. Like, I went on Google Maps before I even started my route in the morning. Like, I was like, let me just see what the facility building looks like, so when I am there or when I'm close, you know, I don't get lost, because sometimes Google Maps, you know, they be playing around. So yeah, and then I arrived here. It was at a medical facility. It told me the detailed instructions of, it said suite 201, so I went ahead and I looked at the directory on the board, and I seen it was on the 2nd floor. Went up. They already were expecting me, since, you know, it is a catering. I'm assuming they had like it was like a meeting, because they were all dressed up. And yeah, they just told me, you know, place it there. It's the lunch break room or whatever. There was nobody harassing me, which I thought, you know, since, you know, it's catering, you know, and if it's in the break room, everyone's gonna be there. They're hungry. They're waiting for their food, you know. But they were busy. They weren't paying attention to me. And I dropped it off, set everything up, took a picture, and that's it. I left, and here I am 30 minutes later. The payout for this originally is $8 and I want to say like 77 cents. It was something like that. And then with the extra mileage, it was an extra $3.80. So all in all, around 12 bucks. No, that's not great. But with the tips, since they do have a tip pool, it's not like, oh, you see how much they tip you. No, it's I guess it goes with sorry, tongue twist. It's a tipping pool, so it's from everyone that's local. Like, it's a regional tipping pool. Everybody puts all their tips together, and then they divide it equally for everybody at the end. So we'll see what the tipping is after this. This was my first experience. I'm excited. It was fast. It was easier than I thought. I was super nervous because I do Instacart, I do Uber, I do DoorDash, I do a lot. So this was new, the catering. So we'll see. I'm excited to have something else under my belt. So now I'm gonna take this polo off and put my black shirt back on and get to Instacarting. Anyways, if this was informative for you, give it a thumbs up. Thank you.